Well, hello everyone. Today I'm in the city of Orange, California. This is Tustin Avenue here. Pretty busy, right? We're in the 300 block north. Down there is Palmyra crossing over, and up here is, I believe, Schaefer. I think so. And anyway, we're here at the M&M Nursery. You know, this is it's kind of one of the surviving, slowly going away mom and pop run businesses here in the city. It's a nursery that was opened, according to the current owners, the ones running it now are brother and sister Ted and Dale. That it opened in 1956, they believe. It was M&M Nursery was the families of Mayeda and Maye. And they opened it, according to her, in 1956. Now, see this little house here? It's all engulfed in the plants. But at one time, this was the little house in the front yard. The yard probably went out farther. It's probably only 2 lanes. That actually is a house over there. It's a little Spanish house, but it's been turned into a business. But at one time, this would have been a road where there had homes on. Probably orange groves. And still very rural. But not now. And that's why I wanted to give you a little peek at this place, because this, every time I come here, I always wonder, is this going to be the last time I'm here? Because these kind of places don't stay anymore. Everything's kind of corporate and big money and developing and all of that. In fact, right up here, a few lots down, there was a restaurant called Genovese Italian Restaurant. A mom and pop, famous, been there for years, decades. They just bulldozed it down a few weeks ago and it's gone. So that's why I wanted to get a little documentary here, a quick little walkthrough. So I kind of like these independent type of businesses because, you have more unique things here that you wouldn't ordinarily see at Lowe's or Home Depot. Here they're kind of a nice little eclectic mix of all kinds of stuff. For instance, look at this little fountain, an old sink. I love that. Okay, there's Carlos. He's buying stuff. Oh yeah, let's see. Now he's gonna make his fairy gardens. Now this would be stuff in here for if you needed any of that, that you wanted to make in your little fairy garden, the little miniature things. Just tons of stuff that you could do here. These kind of things always fascinate me. That one's neat. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, it's missing. If you wanted to do a fairy garden, this place has all of the wonderful little miniature plants that you may need. Let's go take a look over there real quickly for the first thing here. So they got succulents all up in here. And then over here's all the little mini fairy garden plants, these little trees like this. In here. Yeah. This kind of stuff. And then, you do things like this. All the little plants. Those are an interesting plant. Look at that succulent. They're like little cubes. Now see, there's that little house. This is the garage. Now imagine, back in the day, this would have been your driveway. There's Tanya. Hi, Tanya. Tanya and Carlos and I, we came out here. Yeah. So to give you an idea of how progress happens. Remember now, this road would have just been 2 lanes in the middle. Okay? So all of this encroached over was a front yard. Everything's just kind of built up. I guess they just use the house now for, paperwork and things like that, storage. There is a bathroom in there that I've used that before, but it's all kind of overgrown. Nobody lives here anymore. But it's just neat to see what once was and what it became, and that's what's going on here. Yeah. Okay, so here you got your fairy garden things, more of those. Now, when I was a kid seeing these things, I wanted to become small and go in there and live. They're very, very neat and whimsical. Okay. All right, let's walk back here. We were here maybe 2 weeks ago. They always had really nice fuchsias in here. We've got, I think, 3 or 4 of them from here, 5. They don't have too many left. They just have little small versions like that over there on that table. These, like this kind of thing, little minis. Yeah. So imagine this little garage. This would have been the back of the house. Imagine the backyard. There probably was a clothesline back here. I'm guessing this house is built in the 20s. It's very, very, very modest little kind of little bungalow here. But imagine you would have come out here. Look at this tree. It's so close to the house here. And, you know, the kitchen there. And I know the bathroom's over in that corner. But can you imagine coming out here, putting your clothes on the line, and maybe you had a tire hanging from a tree back here. And now here we are. It's a nursery. You know, when you shop at these kind of places, it really helps. You know, keeping your money local, and they've been here a long time. But just like that Italian restaurant I told you about, at some point in time, this big chunk of land here on a very busy industrial kind of action-packed street, somebody's going to come in here, and at one point in time they're going to go, you know what, we're kind of done. Yeah, we'll take your offer. And they'll just pack up and move, and this will be bulldozed, and one day you'll drive by it and go, what was there? When you've driven by it for decades and you don't remember what was there. You got your veggies. God, those are ready to put in a salad already. Oh, little peppers. We just have tomatoes. We kind of like whittled down to just doing tomato plants and basil, you know, that kind of thing. We got rosemary, some herbs and things. So, okay, let's walk through here. They have little fountains and stuff. We got a Japanese garden. Yeah. You know, they have okay, this over here. This fascinates me. It's very Disneyland-ish. When we were here last time, it needed to be the filter cleaned or something. It wasn't flowing as quickly, but isn't that neat? I want to go in there. I want to be small, and I want to go swimming. Yeah. There we go. I just love stuff like this. But it's a nice summer day. I think it's high 70s, so it's not super hot. It feels really nice to come out here. You know, they have these misty things when you're in Palm Springs in the restaurants. That's kind of what it's like here. They also have a cat, a mascot cat, kind of a tuxedo cat. It was here earlier. I don't know where it went. Okay, pots and steaks and saucers and gravel and, you know, your typical things. But anyway, it's a fun little place in the city of Orange, M&M Nursery. According to the gal here, Dale, she says she believes it was opened in 1956. And still going. So if you enjoy gardening and plants, I suggest you come out here. While you can, while it's still here. Okay? M&M Nursery, Orange, California. I highly recommend it. Bye, everyone.